tell you, man. Let me. Well, it's because they, here's why it's a little difficult because each one that's my favorite. It's almost I have to put it in a category.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So far, it's like I remember my first commercial that went viral. Viral when it was viral before people really call it viral, right? It's viral. It's something when you do a commercial and people be recreating the commercial. We did this commercial for a fast food company called McDonald's. Y'all heard of that one. And we did it for Chicken McNuggets, and it started off like an R&B song. You know what I mean? And it was really cool. You thought you were looking at a music video, then it ended up being a McDonald's commercial. It was really great. And what was great about it is how people was recreating the commercial. I mean, the whole commercial. They were singing the song. They was playing the music in clubs. So that way, so what really grabs you is that you got the client that want to be happy. But when the community takes it on and brings it in themselves, that's when you feel like you've broken through and talked to somebody, right? Then there's the Super Bowl commercial I did with this young lady named Tony Harris that was the first woman to play contact. I mean, we had a lot of kickers in the league in college. And what I loved about that is that the conversation that it sort of like challenged men, because it was the commercial sometimes is much bigger than the commercial you make. It was what it turned into was a debate about women. Should women be allowed to play with men on the football field? Then it got into this whole thing about men versus women in sports, right? And it was like what I saw these guys on the sports channel, they like hating on the commercials. It's like, damn, okay, that's cool, But what I really saw that they were intimidated by the mere fact that one day somebody with the body type of Serena Williams or with the head strength of somebody like that might make it on their field. And they felt like the most masculine sport we have, I don't want that invaded by women. You know what I mean? So it sort of made that. But and for her personally, she's really doing that commercial launched her career. She works for the NFL now. She's a commentator. So it's like, wow, this commercial really just gave her a whole another thing. And then, let's talk about blackness.
Okay.
Always been black, always embrace my blackness. I don't run from that anywhere I've been, right? In general market agencies, no, I just don't. And it's
black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black.
We want to talk about it. We got to give you the intro for it first.
I hear you.
We got that ready too.
Well, we did this commercial for the Underground Railroad Freedom Center, which is in Cincinnati.
Okay.
And it was just a really great commercial. And it's sort of like this brother came in for an interview, and an interview went really fucking well, man. He leaves it, and the guy says, "Well, how did that go? I thought that went pretty good." And he turned to the guy. He took the resume and did this.
Wow.
Threw it in the trash. And said, "I think we got enough color around here." Now, but here's the thing. Know what happened? The other guy gets up, walks around to the waste paper basket, picks it up, unfolds it, and says, "I think you dropped something." Wow. And the whole idea was that when you see something racist and wrong, say something. You know what I mean? Say something. You know what I mean? And we did a whole series of those. And we did it reverse side. We had black people being racist too. We didn't leave nobody out because we can't be.
Hold on now, Lou. Hold on.
Hell no. To the no.
Don't try to reverse this shit. You gotta do something now, goddamn. This is some bullshit. Don't be reversing this shit. We owed a little bit of kickback. Come on, man.
That was, sometimes it can be a little reverse at times because we did this we had this whole commercial with the young black girls at cafeteria because in cafeterias all the black kids sit together, especially integrated schools, right? All the black kids sit together, right? So all the sisters and young ladies at their table. And this little white girl comes to the table. The sister's like, "What? You shouldn't be here." You know what I mean? Right. And all the girl was just trying to be friendly, and they told her to get the hell out. And then one of the girls like, "Hey, don't do that." But it just sort of, again, just remind everybody, because you got to say, this is Underground Railroad Freedom Center is about treating people equally. And we just had to go there to say, and a lot of white people said, thanks for doing that. Because, it can go that way too, because some people do try to be your ally and we kind of hate on them sometimes. You know what I mean? So we got to have to call it out sometimes, right?